Okay, good morning. Welcome to Hangout and Art. This is a live stream where I work on some art in front of a live audience of friends in chat who also enjoy art, and we just hang out and try to inspire each other. So, good morning. We'll come in. All right, so today I'm going to, I think, work on my Wonderlust week 10. March is, let me put this somewhere where it can focus. The topic for March is rivers, and in week 10, let me get the name of the artist. Claire Etheridge is the host artist this week, and she has a video up in the class, and we're going to work on a collage page with inks and watercolor and probably some cutouts and stuff like that. So I will be making some background pages with a river theme made out of ink and watercolor, something kind of different. I haven't really used watercolors as background pages before. And then I'll be maybe drawing some river wildlife or things like that. Good morning, Teresa. How are you? You're the first one here, I think. Okay, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a journal page with the for week 10 of Wonderlust. March is a river theme, and week 10, the artist is Claire Etheridge. And I'm going to make some backgrounds with watercolor and ink. Maybe draw some pictures of river flowers and bugs and things like that, and then put together a page. How's is it warming up by you? You know what? I do like the Wonderlust class. I've taken it. This is the third year I've taken it. The first 2 years I watched the videos and, did some of the techniques, but this year I'm really following along each week and doing all the lessons, and I really, really like it. Okay, so you're colder than us. We're like in the 40s and then down into the 20s at night. Morning, Linda. Okay. Hi, Eileen. So Teresa, yes, I'm really enjoying the Wonderlust class, and I'm enjoying working along with it every week. So far, I think every week except maybe one where we had to paint on brushes or spoons. I didn't do that one, but I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to try and do all of them this year. Okay. Eileen, have you watched the Wonderlust video for this week? Oh, Jack. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna work on today, so you'll have an idea what we're gonna do. Um, oh, you did Lifebook? I think, Colleen's doing that this year. And yeah, it does seem to be a lot of portraits and things like that. I can imagine. I mean, your whole life was upended last year, Teresa. I'm glad you're settled back now. I like because it seems to cover a lot of different subjects. Um, and if you sign up before January 1st, you get like about a $40 discount, which is nice, which brings it down to just over 100. And so far for me, it's been worth it. I've enjoyed it. So we'll see. Hopefully, it'll be like that all year. Hey, Ange, how are you? Morning, Janet. What are you talking about? Oh, that's good, Ange. Did everything go good yesterday, I hope? Oh, are you talking about your computer, Janet? Oh, did you get a laptop or a desktop? Oh, you may have I have an Inspiron laptop. I know, I'm the same way, Janet. I don't like changes, but once I make the change, I'm happy that I did. You'll just do it. You'll be happy. Oh, okay, Ange, I got your new address too. It's in Malda, post office box in Malda. Okay. Yeah, if you have any questions, Janet, I might be able to help you just because I do have the Inspiron. Yeah, I like mine. I've had no problems with it. We always get Dell computers. I know everybody doesn't like them, but we have ours have been fine. And Inspiron should be good for streaming. Mall draw. Thanks, Ange. Mall draw. Okay, mall draw. Okay, so this morning, for everybody who didn't wasn't here right in the beginning for the introduction, I'm going to work on week 10 of Wonderlust today, and the host artist is Claire Etheridge, and the theme for March is rivers. Um, and what we're going to do this week is um, an art journal page made out of watercolor and ink collage papers, and then some other ephemera type stuff, either drawings or I may just print some stuff off and add it. So I thought I'd start with that. And okay. So now, Janet, I'm glad you're here because I just watched the video this morning. I was actually up at 5:30 and stayed awake. Last time I looked at the clock, it was quarter to 8, and I'm like, okay, at 8 o'clock, I'm going to take a shower. Well, next thing I knew, it was 25 to 9. So that's why I'm a little bit late. But I did watch the video, so I know what the process is and what the project is. She uses the Tomo River paper to make her background papers and her collage papers. Is that similar to? It's a thinner paper. Is it similar to rice paper, Janet? Or is rice paper a lot thinner? Do you have some of that? Get it out, Eileen, if you have some, because that's what she uses. Okay, it's thin. So if I use like a rice paper, is that too thin, do you think, or would that work? Okay, it's not as thin as rice paper. Okay, so I need to look for something kind of thin, but not as thin as rice paper. Okay, so Ange, you're gonna organize your stamps. Oh, that's a good place to start. Oh, good, Ange. You like doing your stamp stuff. Get those organized, and then you've got those to use. That's a good place to start for you. Okay, so the rice paper is different and spreads more. Okay, I'll get a little bit of rice paper out and I'll try to find something. I do have some watercolor papers, but they're thicker. I'll just try some different papers that I have and see how they work. Morning, Julie. How are you? Tomo has a crazy property. It's really thin and nothing bleeds through it. Oh, that's nice. I may have to get some. Oh, your postage stamps. Oh, that's a fun thing to do. I wish I had saved all my postage stamps over the years. I had some neat ones. Um, Nothing bleeds through it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get some paper and then we'll get started. And I think I'm going to use some inks. I got some new Sumi inks that I want to try out. So I'll get those out and I'll get some paper out and then we can get started. All right. I will be back in a minute. Well, I'll be back in the camera in a minute. I'm still right here. Oh, and Janet, thank you. Thank you for the tag. I love it. I love it. Okay, good. Maybe it won't bleed as much. And then maybe too, maybe I'll try that bee paper too and see how that works. I'll just get a bunch of different papers out and see how they work. Morning, AJ. AJ, did you watch the week 10 of Wonderlust yet? That's what I'm working on today. Oh, and Janet, how did you do the back of the card? This is so pretty. Is that a stamp or a stencil? Morning, Elaine. Okay. Oh, chalking. It's really pretty. I love it. And my favorite thing in your card, you rounded your corners. Very nice. All right. Here's my inks. Okay, so these are the inks that I got. They're different colored Sumi inks, so I thought I'd try those out. Okay, so I might pull out some of these specialty rice papers that I bought and cut some down and try these just for fun. Okay, here I have that. Might be some, it actually has like little pieces of rice in it, which I really like. And then this also has some fibers in it. So I think I'll cut some of that down. I won't put it in the camera though. Let's see what else. Got a piece of bee paper, the bee tracing paper. I'll cut a piece of that. And I got a piece of the medical paper. Morning, Mitts. How are you? Okay, and then here's some rice paper, so I'll use some of that. So we'll start out with this, and then I'll get some heavier watercolor paper. All right, let me go cut these down. I had bought a cutter, to cut mats for picture framing. When I was going through stuff, I found it, so I've been using that on these big sheets of paper, and it's been great. So let me go cut these into some smaller pieces, and then I'll be back. There. Okay. All right. Sorry I'm not all ready before I log on, but I'm just happy to get here before 9 o'clock, so. Just getting some fresh water. I'm in my basement. I don't have a sink down here, so I keep water in old milk containers for art water down here, so I don't have to run up and down the stairs every time. Ah. Oh, stop it, Eileen. I know, that's what it's been. My goal is to get here at 8:30, and I almost did it today. I stayed up until 7:45 and then fell back to sleep, but okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. I need the keyboard. That. Right. Hopefully we are all set. Okay, let's open this up. I know the time change is killing me. I know, and I was surprised. So when I got up at 5:30 this morning, I was wide awake. I'm like, oh, this is great. But see, I made my bed and then laid back down and was watching the videos in bed. I should have just gotten up and come downstairs. But yeah, but I will take a nap today because we're gonna go see Hamilton tonight. So I don't want to be the only person in the world that falls asleep during Hamilton. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Ange. How are my eyes? Okay, I went to the eye doctor yesterday and she stuck a tube in my tear ducts. The good thing is they aren't blocked, but they're inflamed and they don't know what's causing the inflammation. So yeah, but it was not fun. But it felt better after she did it because it cleared it a little bit. They were open, and she's like, "Oh, you sound so nasally." I've just been so used to my being congested, I don't even think about it anymore. So she's going to do a procedure in 2 weeks where she clips part of my tear duct and puts stents in. So hopefully that will help relieve the watering and let the inflammation heal. But in the meantime, I'm going to an ear, nose, and throat doctor because she thought there may be something in my sinuses. It's causing the inflammation. They don't know what the inflammation is coming from. And I've been taking antibiotics. I've been doing, steroid drops, and the inflammation isn't going away. I know. Isn't that weird? They must be like itty bitty tiny ones. Well, they would have to be. You're not going to walk around with like stents sticking out your eyes, but yeah. But I'm hoping I go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor on Monday. I'm hoping he might see something in there and be able to take care of it. So we'll see. I know right now I just want little buckets under my eyes to catch the water because the skin's getting irritated now too. But it's a pain. Oh, okay, that'll help, Anne. And what happens with sinuses, I think you just get so used to it. Yeah, I have a friend who's an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and yeah, I went to him for a weird infection a long time ago. So yeah, hopefully, I hope they find it. I hope they find something and I don't have to have the procedure. Morning, Debbie. Happy spring break. Yeah, me too, Janet. I mean, I don't feel bad. I feel fine. I just have water coming out of my eyes constantly. Now, when I woke up this morning, it was better, but they're starting to tear again. Okay. Oh, I know, Ange. I know. It's like I get so used to it. And I always get a couple sinus infections, every winter. Take some antibiotics, it goes away. They come and go, but I don't know. She's like, boy, you're so nasally. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I am. I didn't even realize it. I'm like, well, that's how I always sound. So, okay, let's get started. Let's start with the regular rice paper. Excuse me. Morning, CB. Let's see, I don't know. I think I got everybody. Okay, this might work. It seems like one side of this rice paper is almost kind of waxy. Thanks. And then the other side is like normal paper, so that might be nice. All right. Ooh, I can use some of my fun new brushes I got. used to know, Janet, something about bless you, keeping the demons away or something. What is it, Janet? I can't remember. Hey, Monique. Okay, so 9:30, I'm all ready to go. Yeah, CB, it's my 8:30 start time. I'm finally ready to go at 9:30. People used to believe that your spirit left your body momentarily when you sneeze. They said, bless you, so the evil spirits didn't invade in that time. Okay, I knew it had something to do with some evil spirits. Okay, so these I think I'll take out. I got these, I don't know, a couple months ago because I just thought they looked cool and was going to do some of that Chinese print marking and stuff. And then I started the Wonderlust thing, and I haven't had any need to use them, but this will be perfect for these backgrounds, I think, because I need to wet the paper. Oh, Dogma, the movie Dogma, Julie. I watched that a long time ago. I forgot about that. Okay. Let me get some more water in my cup. I know, I'm surprised I didn't sneeze again. I usually sneeze at least twice, so there should be another one coming. All right, so let's make sure I don't contaminate my clean water. There. Okay. All right, so I got these opened up. Okay, so I'm just gonna wet my brush. Hey, CB, we're working on week 10 of Wonderlust. Ooh, that's kind of a lot of water. I don't know if we want that much water, but we'll see. I watched the video this morning. Have you watched the video yet? All right, we can keep that in there. And then let's start with, I'm going to start with some Sumi ink just to get warmed up. I'm not sure how these other inks are going to work. All right, so put a little bit of that in there. Okay, the lesson was you make a collage out of background papers made with ink and watercolor. All right. And she showed how she made her background papers with ink and watercolor. So she just kind of like, and then the watercolor Huh, it's not spreading like hers did. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I need more ink in there. Oh, you did the one before that. What was the one before that? When that was Cassia's? I can't, what was hers? Oh, that was where you make your river. Oh, what river did you make? Did you do the river walk like down in San Antonio, or did you do something else? Let me spray some water on here and see what happens. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make these background papers and then tear them up and use them in our collage. All right, so that's will be a good one to tear up. And it does, we have no rivers here. They are all canals. Where did you, is there any river that, what's the first river you think of, Eileen, when you think of rivers? Okay. Here this is going. Hey, Kim. Oh, yeah, good luck at your appointment today, Kim. Ohio River for Ange. Okay, I think Tippecanoe and Wabash for me. Okay. All right, mine is, I think of the Chicago River on St. Patrick's Day, Janet, Mississippi. So I thought I would do the Chicago River, and it would be all green because they dye it green every St. Patrick's Day, like bright fluorescent green. It's really cool. And then it's always kind of a green color. All right. Yep, bright green. They probably did it last week. They go through with tugboats in green dye, and they drive through the river, and you watch the whole thing turn bright green. Oh, do they, CB? Okay, maybe I should have done that lesson. So many people could have played along with that one. All right, let's try some different paper and some different colored ink. Okay, so here's, I want to wipe this off. Because I don't want this to get on the back of my paper. No, it's bright green on St. Patrick's Day, though. I know it looks green all the time, but they make it bright green for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, fun, Julie. I love St. Patrick's Day. Always. No, it doesn't just mean get drunk. It means eat corned beef and cabbage. But that's a big part of it too. All right, so let's do this. All right, and let's try. I'm going to try one of these. Let's do. This is like a bluish black. Ooh. Oh, so that's kind of cool. Um, any kind of ink, Eileen. I'm just using the Sumi ink to because it's new. I just wanted to try this out to see what the colors are. I'm going to use some other inks too. You can use Sumi ink. I think she started with acrylic ink, and that seemed to work better. But yeah. So that's kind of bluish. And then this will be cool because then if there's texture, let's see. Okay, so these don't look like much now, but remember, we're going to cut them up. See how you can see the little texture thingies in there? You have to watch the video. It's just there. Okay. So yeah. All right, let's try some. It could be the paper I'm using too. Try. Let me try some watercolor paper. And I'll try the watercolor paper with acrylic ink. Yeah, I'm wondering, I don't think this ink is wet enough, the stuff that's in the pans here. That's why I'm going to try some acrylic ink. Okay. Here is some Strathmore hot press, 100% cotton. Sorry about the focus. There we go. Let me put that up there. There, that should work. Okay, so this is really thick. So I'm not sure how this is going to work either. I think too I should get it really wet. Let me pull out some blue and green inks. Yeah, I'll try that next, Eileen. I want to get some color going. So let's do... All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think the rice paper might have almost been too absorbent. Okay, yeah, this is more what we're looking for. Oh, I didn't see it, but I have an idea which one it was. I know, I don't know why she was going to get that strong one. Okay, I'm just going to stick this in here. And then let's get some splats going too. I know it was for, it was more for like builders, or like if you're stripping furniture and stuff like that. Because I looked at I ended up getting the one Colleen got. And the reason is it's most of the craft heat guns are 300 and that one was 350 watts or whatever. And I think it was just a little bit more. So Colleen said it did make the embossing go faster. I contemplated getting one that went from 300 to 1,000, but then I thought, why 1,000 would be way too hot. I would end up starting my desk on fire or something. So I stayed away from that one. You have Paper Studio. Do you know how many watts yours is, CB? I got it. I got the one Colleen had only because it was hotter than the one I had, and I think that's going to make a difference. Because yeah, at first I'm like, well, if it can go up to 1,000, that must be better. But I think 1,000 is going to be too hot. You'll end up melting stuff. Okay, the acrylic inks seem to work good on the B paper. I'm going to try the Sumi inks again. I think the rice paper was too thin and too absorbent. So the Tomo paper's probably good because it's thicker than the rice paper, but then it's thinner than this, and it'll be good for ripping up and using on collage. but I'm just going to have to work with this. Okay. Okay, looked in it. Okay, so yours is more than the regular craft ones. So yeah, that's why it works good, CB. Yeah, I've had the Marvy one forever. See, I mean, and it won't die. I've been waiting for it to die to get a new one, but then when I saw the Colleen's actually did work pretty fast. But yeah, this is a well-loved heat gun. All right, let's try the Sumi inks on the regular paper. I know it'll never die. I'll die before my heat gun dies. Let's do some stripes. Let's try the greenish black. No, the Marvy ones are great. And I thought I had gotten a new Marvy one to have before it might, just in case this one died and I can't find it. So I don't know. I guess I didn't get one. All right, let's try the greenish black and then see what happens. Okay, I say the acrylic ink flows better. Yeah, I think the key is that the water's not soaking into the paper. Here, let's try and make this a little more interesting. Oh my gosh, good thing I have water down here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Okay, if I had been really organized, I would have done a whole bunch of these before I streamed, but that's not me. So you guys have to put up with me doing my background pages. All right, and then let's just do splats of green and blue on top of this. Yeah, you can do lots of drippage and all kinds of fun stuff. So what we're doing right now, we're just making a bunch of background papers to tear up. And then what she did, if anybody is going to play along, she looked in books. I went online and looked for like river flowers and river bugs. And then I'm going to print off some pictures of those, use those in collage, and maybe use those to for inspiration, something to draw. So yeah, if you have any botanical books to look up flowers, any bug books, that's what also is going to go into the collage. Go back into here. Oh, this would be fun to do with alcohol inks. Yeah, I was just thinking of that, Eileen. You could use alcohol ink papers. That would work good. I have a feeling I'm going to use a whole bunch of brushes here. Let's spray that. Big ass? What's a big ass? Oh, I don't want a big ass heat gun either. I just want ones that I want something that'll I want something that'll go from cool to hot. That's what I've been looking for. Something that goes from maybe 200 to 400 or 500. Because they did have some that were 300 to 500, but I want something that goes cooler. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Let's put some more green on there. Well, this is just a mess. Here. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. All right. We got enough of those. Oh, here's what I'm going to do with this. All right, I'm going to stick this in here to give it more color. Okay, that makes it look more interesting. See, these will look neat though with the little squiggly lines in them and stuff that are in the paper. Okay, there, that makes that look a little bit better. There, I just need to keep that in here. Okay, maybe, you know what? I'm gonna try the alcohol inks on the bee paper and see what happens. Okie dokie. Oh my god, I was just reading back in chat, you girls. Okay. Let me find the bee paper. Shoot. Okay, so here's the bee paper. Morning, Dorothy. That's the bee paper. Okay, so these are the only alcohol inks I have. I have these sketchboard inks. Are those like alcohol inks? I don't know. All right, let's get the blues and the greens since we're doing river theme. All right. All right, so I don't have blending solution. Does alcohol work the same? Oh, well, too late now. Hopefully I'll be able to get the ink off my hands by tonight. Oh, you got a new TV, Dorothy? That's fun. Okay, I'll have to order some of that blending solution, but for today I'll try the alcohol. Okay, so this is the alcohol inks on the bee paper, and it seems to be spreading. It seems to be working pretty good. I know TVs, I mean, they've come down so much in price. It's just less expensive to buy a new one. And plus you get all the new, there's so many different, they change so quick. Now you have all the latest. Okay, so this bee paper, I'm liking this bee paper. It's a lot less expensive than the Yupo and seems to be working pretty good. All right, where's my alcohol? Here. Yeah, here we go. I think this is alcohol. Now, do I let this dry or I put it on while it's wet? Okay, guys, I think I found a nice alternative to the Yupo paper. It's the bee tracing paper, Eileen. Okay, I put a little too much alcohol. I just need drops. Won't let you connect your laptop to it. Is all the Wi-Fi hooked up okay? Is there anywhere on the TV or on the laptop to find one another? I'm gonna set this on top of here. I would say, Dorothy, just go ahead and Google it. Like Google can't find my smart TV, whatever it is, can't find my laptop. There could be a glitch with your cable and Wi-Fi provider. That's what we found out with ours. Okay. All right, I'm going to try this again, but with less alcohol. I think I put too much alcohol on this and everything spread. But that being said, this is going to be a good collage paper. And then all right. Yeah, that's a good idea, Janet. But Google it, Dorothy. There might be some kind of fix you can do yourself. And then if not, call your provider. Okay. I wonder. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say let's use the bee paper to make your collage paper if you don't have the Tomo river paper. All right. Yeah, Janet, you get the Fire Stick. You can also Apple TV. That works. And I don't know what the Roku is. I've got the Apple TV and we've got the Fire TV. Okay, I'm going to try her technique on the bee watercolor paper and see what happens. All right, let's get some of the green. I might have had too much water. Okay, the bee paper is making interesting patterns too with the water on top of it and then putting the inks into it. Yeah, I like it better than the rice paper too. All right, I'm gonna put add some blue. Oh, what windows do you have on your laptop, Dorothy? Make sure the TV is set to pick up that Windows. Make sure your TV is set for the right Windows. Just look on the TV and see if there's a place where it asks what Windows you're using. Okay, so far I like the alcohol inks on the bee paper to make the collage papers. Although, I mean, this isn't bad, but okay, so that'll just be something I cut up. That'll be good for collage. Yeah, the speed of the computer and the speed of your modem or your router. All right, I'm going to do one more with bee paper and then move on. Oh no, you know what I'll do? Since I have it cut already, I'll use the medical paper with the Yupo and see how that happens. See what happens with that. And then not put so much alcohol on there. Okay, medical paper seems to be going right through where it doesn't go right through with the bee paper. Still may turn out pretty though. All right, I just want to get it. All right, now let's just do drops of the Okay, can you guys still see me? Am I still here? Okay, this looks prettier once you pick it up because a lot of it went through. Oh, okay, good. Just a lag in chat. Hi, Christine. Okay, the medical paperwork paper are more translucent and it goes right through, but it does still make pretty. I mean, that'll be good for collage paper. Let's see what I can get cleaned up here. Ah! Yeah, don't try to drag it, it'll rip. Okay, that should be enough collage paper for what I'm going to do. All right, the next thing I do, I need to draw or find pictures of river flowers. And she used like cattails. I thought pussy willows might be good, maybe some tall grasses. So if anybody has any ideas, I'm going to look real quick on my computer and see what kind of stuff I can find. Although, you know what? Let me look through the book. I'm wondering if in the collage papers, if there's any anything we could use that's river themed. These are papers that came, printouts that came with the Wonderlist class to use for collage papers or whatever in the lesson. So I'm going to look here. Let's see, here's a tree. And here's some flower postage stamps. Okay, there are some flowers. Oh, okay. There's some stuff in here if you don't if you look at the for the people that took the are taking the class, go to the first week, I think it was, and print out some of the collage papers. There's collage papers you can use for your river fauna and bugs and stuff like that. I'm just going to use these out of here because it's not a huge, I'm not doing a big journal page. Okay, that's good. There's butterflies. Okay. Okay, if you don't want to draw or search for stuff to put in your collage this week, go to the collage printouts with the course and you'll find some stuff to use. Okay, well then I'm going to start putting that together. Let me clear the inks and stuff off my desk. So this is a good time if you guys want to take a break. Hi, Katrina. I'm going to clean this mess up, go up and get some more coffee, or heat up, freshen up my coffee. It's cold. And then we'll move on to putting the collage together. I should put some river music on in the background for some mood music. Alexa, can you play river music?
Here's River by Bishop Briggs on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Rap music. All right. Alexa, play some relaxing river background. Okay, she's confused. Okay, I'm just cleaning up. I found some papers in the printouts that we had from the beginning to use for the collage for the river. Clean up, heat up my coffee, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. All right, I didn't take my coffee. That's all right. I'm gonna get a Diet Coke, I think. Also, too, I think what I'm gonna put on the collage are the little thumbprint bees. Might be kind of fun on there. Oh, the long book. The long book is the one that Janet used in her stream yesterday, right? Oh, if anyone has that, that'll be a good book to look into to get if you're going to draw some pictures for your collage. For your collage stuff, you could probably find stuff in there. Get some cleaner. All right, so I never did use my watercolors. One of these weeks I'll be a little bit more organized. But I'm not doing this really to teach anything. It's just a place to hang out and do some art and share information and stuff. So I know, Janet, I ordered it after seeing you flip through it yesterday. There's a lot of good information in that book, and not just botanicals, but just the shading and all that kind of stuff. It's a good one. So much for not buying any more books. Wow, this alcohol ink really sucks in. Oh well. Morning, Colleen. And hi to anybody out who may have come in that I missed. Okay, I'm working on week 10 of Wonderlust, Colleen. Have you watched the video yet? I know, and I love books to begin with anyway. We have tons of books in our house. And, like you said yesterday, it was $8. You could, go get coffee and a donut. You could go, pick up something for fast food. I'd rather have another book to look at. And if you look first at the used books, you can. I've never had a problem with any of the used books. I think I had one that may have smelled musty, but even that, after I had it, it didn't smell. So yeah, but you can't. Books, you can be buying worse stuff than books. Okay, so Colleen, I watched the video this morning. It's interesting. You make some collage papers with inks and watercolors, which I did this morning. I just used inks on different kinds of papers. And then we're moving on to the next step, putting the papers in the journal, adding some collage, maybe drawing on top, and that's about it. It's a fun week. It's a fun week for the Wonderlust class. Glad that wasn't open. Where's Kew Gardens, Dorothy? Where in London is Kew Gardens? Jack, no bark. Jack, come. Jack. No barking. Hey. Come on, go to your place. Let's go. Go on. Here, I'll move your bed back. Go to your place. Go on, go to your place. No barking. Okay, sorry about that. All right, these are about dry. Oh, okay, thanks, Dorothy. I'm hoping to go back. My husband has a couple more trips, and I want to try and go back with him again. Because while he's in meetings, I can just go out exploring, and that sounds like it'd be a pretty place to go. I don't think I've been there. Oh, what do you know what show it is, Eileen? Cirque du Soleil is always fun. I haven't been to one in a long time. Okay, I just need to look something up and see if I have to see if I need to gesso my paper first. Oh, I know. I've been to their live shows. I've been to them in theater, at the theater, and like at the circus, and they're fun. They're amazing. Okay, here's a picture of what I'm working on. This is what the author did this week. See her collage papers in the background. Then she drew on top. Okay, there is gesso on here. I think she did put gesso on the page. I'll just put gesso on the page. It can't hurt. Okay. All right, so I'm going to gesso my journal page. I'll just put a thin coat of gesso on there. It should dry pretty quick. Keep my focus. Okay. All right, so that was February. Things that make me happy. That's going to be March. That's going to be the first week. And this will be the second week. Okay, let me get my gesso. I'm low on water. Oh, that's. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to get out gesso. Okay, I've been using the Sennelier gesso and I like it. I like the consistency. Okay, so hopefully that will keep us focused. There. Hey, Colleen, how's your head? How's your dangle head going? Have you worked on it anymore? You know what? I'm gonna put some deli paper in here. Jack, no bark. No bark. Good boy. Oh, okay. It's gonna be good when it's done. That was a fun stream, Colleen. Oh, my eyes. I was telling the girls earlier, they stuck a tube in my tear ducts yesterday and flushed water through. And they're not blocked, they're just inflamed. So I'm going to have a procedure in 2 weeks, but in the meantime, I'm going to go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor because they think there's something that maybe in my sinuses that's causing the inflammation. So they're actually a little bit better today since they did that. They're just running a little right now. But yeah, but thanks for asking. They are a little better today. I'm kind of hoping when I go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, they know what it is and then I don't have to have the procedure because with the procedure, they're going to clip the tear ducts and then put stents in them and then take them out after 2 weeks. So it would be nice to not have to do that. Okay, so but in the meantime, I just walk around with tissue and wipe my eyes. And people just ask if I'm crying all the time. Which, at this point, I want to cry all the time because I'm so sick of it. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, your sinus, I guess your sinuses and tear ducts and eyes and throat and ears are all connected. Yeah. Like when she flushed the tear ducts yesterday, I could taste it. It went down in the back of my throat. So that's how she knew they weren't clogged. Hey, Jean, how are you? We were just talking about you earlier about your new heat gun. Jean, when you were looking at heat guns, what was the lowest heat setting you saw on one where you could adjust the temperature? Did you see anything that went below 300? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you switched it too, because I was looking at them. I was tempted to get one of those like high power ones. I thought, no, what do I need one of those for? Oh, see, now that one, see, I wish they had one that was 122 to 500. Because I wouldn't mind having one that goes lower than 300 that's a little bit cooler. I know. See, I think I looked at that one too, and I'm like, I was afraid the 1,000 watts would be too much, and then I'd be tempted to use it at 1,000 because I'm impatient, and then I'd start something on fire. Hey, Gilly. Okay, Sharon, take care. All right, speaking of heat guns. Yeah, Jean, I just ordered the one that Colleen got. Because it's the one I have is 300. That one goes up to 350, and she said it worked good, so. Because this one's never going to die. Okay, metal nozzle. Yeah, see, that was the other thing. I was looking for one with a wide nozzle that covered more area. I know. I wish I had one of the old Ranger heat guns. Because they've got the wide nozzle and they also seem to work really good. What kind did you have before? Did you have this one before? Yeah, mine's metal inside and plastic around it. Okay. So now, let's just take some of these papers. Okay, here's the one we like. This is the okay, so this B paper is going to be really nice for collaging, I think. one. Okay, so depending on how big your art journal is or the paper you're doing this on, you don't really need a ton of collage paper. Okay, so as blah as I thought these papers looked, they actually turned out kind of nice. Okay, I think I might cover. I might collage mine more than she did in the video just because I just really like all these papers and how they look. I'm not going to have as much white space, I don't think, as she did. Okay, so that's going to be. Yeah, aren't they pretty? I'm doing the Wonderlust class this year with a few of the ladies, and the theme for this month is rivers. So when I made my collage papers, I kept with the blues and the greens. Yeah, Jean, I'm working on week 10. Yeah, I didn't do 9. CB's done week 9. I'm working on week 10. It's making a collage page with a river theme using watercolor and ink background paper. And then just collage, ephemera, or drawing or whatever. So yeah, they do look better. I know. I thought they were kind of blah. So actually, you don't want to overdo the collage. Keep them kind of simple and don't worry if they look blah. When you rip them up and mix them up, they really look nice. Okay, so I guess we're going to start with this. So, and you don't need a whole lot. And I would say thinner paper is better. She uses the Tomo River paper, which I didn't have. So I tried rice paper, which we thought was too thin. The best results I got was from the B tracing paper. And I actually use, like, this one is alcohol inks on the B tracing paper. So yeah, so it was kind of fun. And I think I'm going to do more. I'm going to play around more with the alcohol inks and the B paper. So I like how that turned out. Okay, so I can move this off my desk. Oh, good. I've got matte medium in here. Oh, now I guess I didn't have to put gesso on if I'm using matte medium. Oh well. Yes, I even used alcohol inks. I know, you know what, Julie? That's what I like about it. I'm really trying this year to follow along and do everything. They're just fun classes. You look forward to seeing. I think there was only one that we all kind of agreed. Lane did that one and it turned out cute. I may do it later where you made a face on a spoon or a paintbrush. But I would say out of 10 weeks, I loved 9 of the classes. Okay, Jean, what's for breakfast? Yes, that's alcohol ink. Alcohol ink on the B tracing paper. This is rice paper. This is maybe the medical paper, but yeah, alcohol inks on B paper. Oh, that sounds good. I'll have to look for those because I love like homemade McMuffins. I have one of those individual cookers that works great. You put the bread down, your meat or whatever, slide the thing over, put the egg on, cheese, close it, and it cooks in like 3 minutes. Okay, let's not get. Okay, so let me move these over here. Put these back. Oops. Whoops. I'm going to let the paper overhang. The collage papers I'm going to let overhang. Okay, some of what I used isn't permanent, so just be careful. Just don't over brush it if you see something moving. I think she might have just used a glue stick on hers. Now that I think of it, when I collage, I like to use matte medium. Yeah, she used a glue stick. That's why she had gesso on her paper. So yeah, you don't have to use matte medium. You can use a glue stick. Now this one, nothing's rubbing or running. True, Julie. As long as you're happy. Didn't Lena use alcohol? I think Lena did use alcohol on one of her pages, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here's one of the rice papers. Let's see how this, if anything moves on this. Okay, so far it was just the medical paper where stuff moved. Maybe a little on the rice paper. Morning, Joan. Oh, that's right. I knew she has used alcohol on something. All right, I'm going to clean this off. All right, let's do that over here. Now that's too close here. Let's put this here. I don't want too much. I do want to leave some white space. Yeah. Okay. Jackson. Okay, I'm kind of liking these little dark things. Ooh, okay, that's the one that's. All right, let's do. Hey, morning, Jillian. How are you doing this morning? Okay, like I said, just be careful because some of the ink is running if you use the matte medium. Okay, so let's dry this. Oh, what's Joan's good news? I missed it. Oh, more stencils. Nice. When do they come out, Joan? Oh, fun. I'm glad because I got some of your stencils last time. I really like them. I've used them a lot in collage or in my journal page. Fun. Oh, you're welcome, Joan. No, I sincerely, I liked your designs that you did. They were great. I like them for background pages and stuff. Okay, so those blah inky papers turned into something interesting here with the collage. Oh, they do look kind of like fish. That's good because that goes with the river theme. Hmm. Okay, that's dry. All right, let me trim the ends off of here. Oh, I didn't realize there's. I just thought Patty was busy with work, and that's why she wasn't around. Hopefully, everything's okay. I know she's had her hands full with that new puppy too. Well, not so new. He's a year old. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. It sounds like her mom's doing better, so. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully her mom will get back on her feet. All right, let's trim the back of this. Oh, okay. So her mom felt good enough to go back home. Yeah, she was probably used to being independent too. Back to her place. But then you worry. You don't want something else to happen, then they not have anybody there. Actually, Gilly, you gave me an idea. You said this looked like fish. I have some little fish washi tape I think I'm going to put through here. Okay, let's see. See, these turned out. See, that mess of papers actually turned out pretty good. I think she sent Oakley. She said he was going on spring break, so I assumed she was sending him to be trained. We did that with Jack, and it was worth every penny. He was gone for 12 days and came back trained. So hopefully that's what she did. Hey, Norma. Yeah, she posted Oakley was going on spring break. So yeah, I think he was going away to be trained. Okay, let me get my fish washi tape. Okay, so here, this is perfect. These little fishies. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I saw that, Jean. That was so funny. Here, let's put these. Let's just randomly stick these down. Okay, so now, okay, my eyes now are starting to water. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's better. Now I can see. All right, where's the end of the tape? Let's just do 3 because I don't want to overwhelm it. I may do this one again in my big journal since I do have papers left over and there's a couple different things I might want to try. Okay, so that's kind of fun. All right, so the only thing with this, I printed this off on cardstock, and I don't know how good it's going to be for collaging with. Let's see. Let me cut this out. Oh, you know what? I might have some fern. Oh, I've got some floral stamps and stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do stamps and some of the fingerprint, thumbprint bees. Although that's not bad. That might not be bad. And then I think I'm gonna, it is, it's the 110, it's the 110 cardstock from Staples. This is what I usually use to jelly print on. And for some reason, when I printed this off, I thought I should do it on the good cardstock since I'd be cutting it out. Okay, now it's 110. And it's nice. I like it, but it's not, I mean, I wouldn't want to do a whole bunch of collage on here, but a couple pieces should be okay. Oh, wow. Huh. What, do you know what happened, Eileen? There's a outage on the East Coast for Verizon. Oh, Michael's 110 is thicker than the Staples. Do they have black 110 cardstock, Jean? That's what I'd like to find, is some nice dark black cardstock. Oh, that's cold. Okay. All right, there's the 12. All right, I think I'll use these two. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'll have to look for some. Oh, here's a little bee. But then I think I have a bee stamp. Let me just fussy cut this a little bit. I have 350 GSM black. Oh, okay, that's a nice thick one. Yeah, I had gotten a new computer, last fall, and my Pazos machine I couldn't get it to set up, and I finally got that fixed, so now I can use my cutter again. And sometimes I like, instead of doing it on acrylic, I just like using a heavy cardstock. Isn't there somebody in the group that likes to do bugs or has some cool bugs that they did? That would be good for this journal page. Blue bug bees. Oh, Eileen's the bug lady. Eileen. Oh, you're lucky. Okay. You'll be able to use some of your bugs that you've painted on this page. You have bug dyes, Joan? Fun. Yeah, you'll be able to use some of those cool bugs that you made to cut out to put on this one. See, I think what I'm going to do after I finish this, I'm going to go back. I'm going to cut out some bugs on my cutter, maybe use some metallic paints on them, and redo this again on my big journal. Because I'm liking, this is fun actually. I'm liking how this is turning out. All right, let me go look at my stamps and see what I can add with stamps. Oh, butterflies. Butterflies, butterflies. Okay, so these are all the collage papers that I printed off from the class. So if you don't want to go searching or drawing for stuff to put in the collage, just print off some of these papers and you can use these. But I would suggest just do it on regular printer paper, not cardstock. Oh, here, maybe I'll do this little stamp for a bird. Oh, you want to go back to bed, Janet? Is the time change killing you, or are you just tired? Yeah, do. I mean, if you can go back, it's better. If you're going to go back to sleep, do it now. Because if you end up doing it later, then you won't be able to go to bed tonight. Okay. Oh, are you going to Tulsa tonight, Janet? Okay, I'm gonna go get some stamps. Oh, take it. Yeah, you should take a nap, Janet. Do it now. Go back for an hour and then hopefully you'll feel better later and then still be able to go back to bed. Okay. And here's my pin stamps. Oh, that sounds like fun, Janet. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, perfect. Here's a stamp with some cattails on it and some wildflowers. I think I'll put these along the bottom and then stamp these across instead of drawing anything. Ooh, fajitas and margaritas sound great. Oh, they're still swollen, Judy. I knew that you said yesterday you woke up and they were really swollen. Thanks, Norma. These are indigo blue. I think I might have gotten these at Michael's. I either got these at Michael's or Joann's a while back. I don't know if they still make them, but I think this will work out good for what I'm doing. Okay. These. All right. Let me get my block. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm never going to make fun of Jean for groaning because I feel like that's all I do lately when I move around is I groan. Okay. Oh, Eileen, do that for week 9. Do that for week 9. That's the one where you have to pick a river and then draw it. You can do that for week 9. That'll be perfect. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea for that for week 9. And then you can post it on your blog when you're done, right? Okay, I should, I'm just gonna use a glue stick for these since it's heavy paper. Eileen, you have such a wealth of information. You should share it. Janet's right. You're an information hoarder. You won't share it with us. Yes, you do, Eileen. You've shared lots with us. We've learned lots from you. More than you know. I love cooties, Janet. Okay. Okay, there is one other thing I need to do after I glue this stuff down. I need to go over with like some white paint or gesso just to push back some of the color. I want to do that before I stamp. So, does anybody else want to stream before Lena or anything? I know this is taking me forever. I didn't really plan, but I'm happy to stay on doing it as long as you guys want to watch. And let's see, put this here. Okay, CB. I think Debbie said, did Debbie say she was going to stream tonight? She streamed last night, right? Or did she stream Sunday? She was here earlier. Are you still here, Debbie? Oh, okay. Okay, I couldn't remember. I was kind of watching on and off while she streamed. Okay. All right, I think I will use some Golden's white and water it down a little bit. Oh, Joycey's not streaming tomorrow? Okay. All right, so all right, so oops, let me get a baby wipe. I don't want to block it out completely. There, that looks better. That kind of tones it back a little bit. Not tone it back too much, but there. All right, let's dry this. You know what? I think this needs some splots. And I splots before I do the stamping. Let's see. Where's my ink? Just oh my God. Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. Oh my God, you think you know someone. Okay. This won't be bad, Jean. It's just going to be some neat splottage. Just to add a little dark back. Yeah, what is admission bribery? 46? 46 are going to be arrested? Let me hit this with the heat gun. Oh, cheated to get their children into elite colleges. You know, don't even get me started on that stuff. It doesn't only go on in colleges, it goes on in sports too. I know. It's not just, it's schools, it's sports, it's club events. I mean, it's everything. Yeah, unfortunately, it does. Alrighty, let's start here. Hopefully this will make a nice clear. Hopefully this will stamp okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I can go over it a few times. Oh, it didn't stick really good where the washi tape was. All right. Okay. Oh, got an excellent. Oh, good, Kim. I'm sorry. My eyes are watering, and I thought you said not an excellent exam. Yay, Kim. That is such a relief. That's got to feel good. Okay, where's my stamp? Oh, good, Kim. That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, that's better. Oh, I think that's called something else, Janet, not bribery. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Kevin, I'm streaming, just so you know.
Say hi to the stream for me.
Oh, okay. Kevin says hi. What are you doing today? Gene says hi. Oh, he's gone. All right. Yeah, that is sad, Kim. But hopefully they're all getting good news, so. Oh, he's going to Chicago, Eileen? I'll tell when he comes back down, I'll tell him. How old is he? Ooh, he's 9. Now, is he going for a tournament or I don't think he goes to nationals yet. He's probably going for a tournament. Chicago's a great place to go for hockey. It'll be fun. Lots of good hockey in Chicago. All right, let's hope this works. Oh, he's going to Vegas? Cool. Very fun. Is he on a AAA team, Eileen? Do you know? All right. I'm gonna have to do that one again. Yeah, they do have really cool sticks and it does hurt. And Kevin went to the dentist yesterday and had a chipped tooth and a cavity popped out. And he told the dentist, "Oh, yeah, I got hit with a puck at practice one day and it chipped his tooth and popped out the cavity." Yeah. I'm like, "Why didn't you say something?" And he said, "Oh, remember I told you I got hit at practice? You know, and it kind of hurt." I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't know you chipped a tooth." I swear to you, gotta be crazy to play hockey. Yeah, and on top of it, he's a goalie. So you have to be double crazy to play goalie. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Eileen. Okay, hopefully this will go through. I should have just. Oh, fun, Jillian. I know they love playing pond hockey. We have a pond like 2 doors down in our backyard, and when it freezes, they all run out there and play ice hockey. I know, I love watching hockey. I miss it when it's not on in the summertime. Yep, you got to be in pretty good shape to play hockey. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was nothing. I know, my kids are daredevils. My son plays hockey and has pucks being shot at 90 miles an hour. And then my daughter was a diver in college, and she would dive off a platform, and I used to have to watch her get up into a handstand on the edge of the platform and then dive off and do 3 somersaults and a twist into the water. So yeah, broken ruler didn't faze me. Yeah, she was good. She made nationals a couple times. Yeah, she did all the dives that you see him do at the Olympics. She did most of those. Yeah, but I know I love watching diving too. But yeah, it's one thing like to watch somebody dive and do that. It's another thing to watch your daughter dive. Yeah, that was at Purdue. They have a great diving team, Julie. Yeah, I think Indiana used to have a really good diving team, and I think now Purdue's taken over. They've had um two, at least two, if not three Olympic divers from Purdue. The guy that won the gold medal, not the last Olympics, but the Olympics before, was at Purdue. My daughter knows him. Oh, it's crazy because when you're at 10 meters, that's like jumping off a 3-story building. And then she had a unique way of getting up into her handstand. Most people put their hands down and kind of straddle up. She would get into her handstand by doing a cartwheel at the edge of the platform. Hey, Art Life, welcome. Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, so no, Art Life, I was talking about diving, but my daughter did do gymnastics before she dove. She did gymnastics up until 8th grade, and then she started diving and ended up going to Purdue on a diving scholarship. Okay, so back to art. Yeah, I love gymnastics too. Gymnastics is fun. It was a good precursor to diving for her. All right, this page, what do we need? All right, so now I'm doing the stamping instead of drawing flowers, and then I can go back and do some marks with ink, which it needs. I know, but it needs something. It needs something. Okay. What does it need? Okay, maybe I'll find a river poem maybe and write it across in like bright blue or something. Oh, pardon me. Oh my God. I hope you guys aren't bored out of your gourd. It's noon here. I've been on over 3 hours. I don't know. What would be a good word? I wonder. Oh, good. What could I put? I wonder if there's anything. What's a phrase or something or a word that would be associated with rivers? Go with the flow. Swim like no one's watching. No, you don't want to do that, Jean. You might drown. That's dance like nobody's watching. I think you want to try and have somebody watch you while you swim. You can do that on yours. You can do that on yours, Eileen. That could be your theme for the month is Hollywood stars. You've got what's her name? Joan Rivers for week 10. Week 9 is oh my god, I'm having a mental block. What's her name? Cleopatra lady. So every week you can have Liz Taylor. Thank you. Every week you could have a new star on your page. Oh, River Phoenix. There's week. You can use River Phoenix for week 3 or 4. Let's see. Go with the flow. A river runs through it. I just feel like it needs some, you know what? I'm going to look in my my quote book, the sticker quote book. I'm caught. There. Oh, Judy, you've got more snow? That's crazy. Okay, let me put these stamps off to the side. Okay, so if anybody watching the recording is still on, hopefully you're enjoying it. If not, just go watch something else. This is kind of a unorganized stream today, but that's how they usually are. Okay. Yeah, we're melting here. Our snow's almost gone. Thank goodness. It gets up to 40s in the day, but then back down in the 20s. But I think we're going to be at 60 on Thursday. So that's good. It should be all gone by then. Hi, Lori. That's too long, Jean. Okay, let's see. Let me go through here and see if anything pops out at me. Any word, or if I can, let's see, a river, go with the flow. Maybe I can piece out go with the flow. I just want something to kind of pop out. Lena comes on at 1. Did you find anything good at Tuesday morning, Kim? I could put maybe can you hear it, meaning the sound of the river. There's a possibility. Could just put energy on there, like the energy of the river. Oh, there you go, Janet. You should see what they've got, see if they have anything fun. I haven't been to Tuesday morning in a while. Okay, I think if I don't find anything else, I'm going to go with energy. Just like the energy of the river, energy from the water, something like that. Oh, maybe feel the energy. There's feel. Feel the energy. Maybe I'll go with that. Either just put energy up here or feel the energy. Oh, well, as long as you're going all that way, you could just go leave a little bit earlier and then go. They may have different stuff than the one you normally go to, Janet. Or is that the one you normally go to? I crack myself up. That'd be a good journal page. Okay, so far, I think I'm not seeing a whole lot. Even if I see flow, I could do just like words like energy, flow. Oh, you don't usually go to, okay. Then if you don't usually go, it might be worth going just to see if they have different things at that one, then you'd know. Yeah. All right, here. I don't think here we're getting to the R's. I don't think I could be lucky enough to have something with river in it. Here's revise. Too bad they don't have revive. Renew. How about energy? Renew. Search your soul. I haven't looked at this book in a while. I'm kind of slowly going through it. All right, if I can find one other inspirational word, I'll just go with 3 words. Okay, thanks for sharing. Oh, I could do energy, inspire, and what was the other word? Gosh. Energy, inspire. All right, let me cut out energy. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna help. Do energy, and I think it needs more green and blue back in it. Your chat mine was doing that yesterday, Janet. My chat was weird yesterday. All right, what was that other word I had? Feel? Did I say feel? Or maybe I'll do feel energy. What do you think? Okay, what do you think, guys? Feel energy, and then maybe add some green, some more green and blue, or just leave it like that. Oh, feel the energy. That might be good, but do I kind of I would normally stick with feel the energy, but I'm kind of liking, let's see, I'll cut out a the. Let's see if there's a smaller the. But yeah, feel the energy. Here, let me use one of these little thes. That's a good idea, Jillian. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay, because I don't want to mess up my butterfly. And then have the energy here. Oh, I know. And that's what I usually think, Jean, but I kind of like the two big ones. I didn't want three big ones, but this will work. Feel the energy. Okay. Perfect. Now, I just need to add a little bit. You know what? I haven't used watercolor yet. Maybe I'll use some green and blue and just do a little bit of watercolor through to add more watercolor in. Okay, let's try that. so here's my watercolor paints. Let me move my keyboard. Okay. All right, and I've got a piece of paper here to test the colors before I start putting them on here. So what I'll do is I'll do like little wavy lines of blue and green in here just to bring the color back into it. Let's find, okay, let's try one of these. Whoops. Where's the brush? What the hell? Oh, excuse me. Here's one. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Oh, this slid down over the bristles. Okay. Let me get some fresh water. All right, I'm just getting fresh water, guys. I'll be right there. Okay. All right, so is it best to spray these and then start using them? You just spray these to activate them. Make sure I get the blues. I want to keep it kind of flowy. I just have the glitter ones, Kia. This tin, these are the Sennelier paints. It's a little bit bigger than the Paul Rubens. I really like them if you're looking for like a more of an artist grade paint. So, just want subtle color back in here, not a ton. Yeah, I bet because I like the glitter ones. I really like the glitter ones, so I'm sure the regular ones would be good too. Yeah, for light fastness. See, now these are I really like the Senneliers. I forget these are a little bit more expensive, but compared to like the Primas and stuff, the color is really vibrant. Oh yeah, though that's a good idea too. And the Sennelier come in a smaller set too. This is 48. I think they do come in a 12 and a 24. Yeah, I have them too, but you know what? I've used them and I'm glad I have them when I'm looking for something shiny. See, I just want some subtle, just a little subtle color coming back in here. Do some more green down here. Let's see. Nope, I haven't dirtied my pink cloth either. I can't. I can't do it. I've used the paints, but not the cloth. It just all looks so pretty wrapped up in the box. I like the Sennelier Kia, but I'm not a watercolor expert, so and I tried them because I have other Sennelier products that I really like. Oh, here we don't have any. That's kind of nice. A little bit different. What do you think? Is that enough color? It was dry clean only. Lena said she was going to try and wash hers. Okay, what do you think, guys? Is that enough color? Does that look better? Did that bring some color back? Kind of like this mossy greenish color here. Just subtle. Here, let me do a little bit of this down here. Okay, so does it remind you of a river? Hopefully. Some things. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. It just brought a little bit more color back into it. Yeah, the half pans, I started with the half pans because I didn't know how much watercoloring I was gonna do. I think if, they're good for art journaling and stuff like that. But if I were to start doing more watercoloring or larger areas, I might go with the tubes. And I think if I do get tubes, I'm just gonna go with the Sennelier because I know they're good. But for now, the pans are fine for what I use them for. Okay, I think this is done. I'm gonna put let me dry this. Yeah, I've had good luck with the Sennelier products. I started with their student grade acrylics, and I really like them. And then I have some of their wax pastels. And in fact, maybe next week, that's what we'll do on stream. I want to start, I want to try those. I have some other wax pastels and I want to compare them, but the Sennelier wax pastels are really creamy and you can move them around without using the liquid stuff with them. So that's why I went with these for a better watercolor paint. Thanks, Eileen. Okay, so feel the energy. What happened to my the? Darn it. Lost my the. Nope. I'll have to cut out another the. I'm sure I can find a little one. How did I lose the? Oops. No, I haven't peeled the sticky stuff off yet. Is it here? Ah, here it is. Good. It was just bigger than I thought it would be. Okay. Thanks, Gilly. I think I am gonna do this one again in my extra big art journal. Because I just like it. I like the colors. I'm a blue. I love blue. And I need to I'm trying to do one of the Wonderlust projects every month. I'm trying to do one in the big art journal too. Oh my gosh, they painted the wall with the ceiling paint, CB. What are you having painted now? Should I edge this with black, do you think? Yeah, that does not bode well for their work. If they put the ceiling paint on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let me get an X-Acto. There we go. Yeah, if they run out of paint, they should replace it then. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so everything's good, no leaks or anything? There. Oh, my little bee's getting covered up. Oh, well. Let me cut this so it doesn't cover up so much of it. Okie dokie. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna swipe some ink around the edge. Hey, Shauna, how are you? I'm just finishing up. I actually worked with watercolor, well, mostly ink, but some watercolor today. That's the Wonderlust, was working with watercolors and inks. All right, I'll have to glue those down. All right. It does look, there, does that help? Can you see the color more with that? Or is it more washed out? In person, it doesn't look so white. You can see the colors more. Let's see here. There, that gives you a better idea with the colors. Okay, well, thanks for hanging with me for what, almost 4 hours now, 3 hours. And I only have one more week and I'll be all caught up with Wonderlust. So, all right, thanks, guys. I'll see you at Lena's, and everybody enjoy your day. And I can't wait. I'm going to take a nap. I may not go to Lena's. I might take a nap, and then I go see Hamilton tonight. Okay, thanks everybody for coming. All right, how do I... Oops, what did I do?